Hey, what is up guys, GuitarRock here. Welcome back to another Nikke Goddess of Victory video. Let's talk about Bunny 8. In my opinion, she's going to be very useful for a lot of players out there. Now, after testing her, I can conclude that she's probably going to be one of the better burst 2 out there. Before that, I just want to talk a little bit more about this. I know a lot of players have told me to give my opinion or voice out my opinion regarding the $60 costume, $60 skin, and that's going to be Rouge right here. I get it that the costume is a bit lacking, the jacket is blocking a lot of the path, so you can't really enjoy the assets or whatever, sure, but hey, that's just how it is, but at least we still got Bay, which is one of the best costumes, so I'm definitely going to get Bay. I don't think I'll be getting Rouge's one, but this is by far the better costume out of the two. Like, look at this, oh my god, look at that asset right there, right? Too bad you don't really use Bay outside of PvP, but that's just going to be how it is. So with that, let's focus on Bunny 8. Is she worth pulling? What's my thoughts on her? Show you guys a bunch of testing results and compare her with the other burst 2, right? Wait, what? Wait, they are giving you free tickets. Lucky present. Selective recruitment voucher. A recruit voucher that can be used during the selective recruitment in September 2025. Cannot be used for other recruitments. Unused will be deleted after the recruitment ends. So who do you recruit? Anis. Uh-oh. I'll make a separate video, but I feel like Anis. Definitely, right? Definitely Anis. Once they are gone, they're gone. Alright, you're never gonna get them again for one whole year. Maybe next year, they'll come back. It's time to actually be serious. It's time to one tap. Alright? One tap, guys. Alright, so let's go. Am I one tapping? One tap is important, guys. You don't quite one tap, right? Okay, use a bit of gems here. A bit of gems. Okay. Oh shit. Okay guys, you know what they say? Third time's the charm. It's here. Alright, third time is going to be the time. Oh shit. Third time is not the charm. Okay, fourth time. Fourth time. Come on. Come on, we're gonna get it. Okay. Guys, stop typing the minus 80k, alright? No. No. Fourth time. Oh shit. Uh-oh. It's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. Will it be now? Or never, guys? Okay, what is happening? You guys, what is happening? Should I use my pulls elsewhere first? Not even one? Not even one. 6! Uh-oh. It's over, guys. It's over. Yo, what is happening? You guys, what is happening? What is happening, guys? Use free pulls first? So you want me to use the free pulls first? Get some swimsuit Annies along the way. Harder than Pilgrim Banner. Uh oh. Nothing here either. Will we... Guys. Okay, but this is not the banner though. Who shall this be? Who shall this be? Okay, there's one right there.
Please.
There's one right there. Tetra? Tetra? Oh shoot.
Behold, Anis in a
Guys, I used my luck on Anis.
Drive, gentlemen.
Oh shoot, I wasted my luck on Anis, guys. Okay, but that means it's here. He has to be here. He has to be here. Alright. Back to back. Back to back. We all know it's possible. Uh-oh. It should have been 8. Oh man, it should have been 8, man. Wasted luck on Anis. Oh man. Wasted luck. Okay. Tetra. Okay. It's all the way at the end.
Your orders, please.
Alright, guys.
Nice to meet you.
Tetra? No!
Hi, are you my new manager? I look forward to working with you.
No! Tetra!
Production.
No!
But I will do my best.
Not volume. Okay, next one, guys. Next one. For sure, right? Okay, it's here. Okay, guys.
Please.
No! No!
So long as
Oh,
humans exist,
man.
so will their irrational
Oh.
ways. Complete extermination is the only
Oh,
solution.
worst character in the game. The next one will be it for sure. No. The next one will be it for sure. Fake out. Okay. Okay, so far we have done minus 40k, guys. I'm cooked. Okay, guys, if the next one I don't get it, I'll do until the next yellow. What do you mean? Stop it with the half of AI, alright? Stop it. Okay. Okay, that's how it is. It has to be this one. Come on. Ah, what do you mean, man? What do you mean? Where's the yellow at? Guys, where's the yellow at? Okay. Alright, guys. Alright. Tetra.
I'm Neon. Ah, right. Nice.
Armament check. I'll be
Tetra!
part of your platoon from here on out.
Yes!
Are you well, Master?
Yes!
I may
Tetra.
be dressed.
No more minus 80k. Now, I'm not going to jump into too much of a detail for her skills because we already covered it in the previous video, but in general, she gives attack percent buff up to 15.2% of her caster's attack. She also gives pierce damage right there, 18.36%, and then she also gives attack damage 55% and also pierce damage on 10% when she bursts. She's a burst 2, iron type. She is going to be somebody that has plenty of pierce and plenty of attack damage and a little bit of attack, right? So ideally, if a character has pierce, it's going to work really well with her. The best way to do this, Bunny 8, is quite simple. We compare with Grave and Mary. I think that would make the most sense, right? Everyone else stays. We put the pierce characters in there. There's no need for me to compare with Crown. Crown is definitely going to destroy all of them, right? Everybody knows. But I think the interesting one will be how much. I think Grave and Bunny 8 is like, you know, most people are going to say like Grave is going to do better, but how much difference is it? Is it like 5%, 10%? We'll see from there. I will use somebody that have Pierce so that we can truly benefit. Dorothy has Pierce. For Mary, she needs to have Core. Doesn't this boss have Core? This boss has Core, right?
The party isn't over yet, is it?
So this one is with Mary. So this is the observation so far. Alright, let me bring it up again. Comparing 3 burst 2 characters so far. I don't want to compare with Crown because Crown is going to destroy all of these 3, so there's just no need for us to. But right now, Mary, burst 2, we get 1898. With Grave, we get a little bit more, 28096. But with Agent Bunny 8, we got 1922. So she is in between both Mary and Grave. So she's a bit weaker than Grave, not by much, but she's stronger than Mary, which I am a big fan of. Okay, let's have a look right here, right? So this one we got Dorothy, we got 597 million. Mihara Bonding Chain, we got 515. With Grave, we got more here. So with Grave, Dorothy and Red Hood did a little bit more, but not hers. Not Mihara Bonding Chain. I'm guessing Mihara Bonding Chain never really bursts. So this one actually do more. Mihara Bonding Chain actually do more with Mary. Very interesting. But Grave also has more personal damage, right? So what about this one? So this one, Bunny 8 did 100 million. She did about Mary's damage. 592 for Dorothy. Okay. So about the same for Dorothy. It's about the same between Mary and Bunny 8. How about Red Hood? 423 right here. 423, 431. Quite close. So for Mihara Bonding Chain is 515. So Mihara Bonding Chain apparently like an off-burst character. Seems like she's better with in this case Bunny 8. Very, very interesting. So she doesn't burst at all. She's just there to be off burst, basically just providing the stuff, right? So let's compare to a different one. We compare with a normal team. Okay, so after testing for like couple of hours, about 2 to 3 hours, here is going to be what I can conclude right now regarding Bunny 8. She's actually really, really strong. So in the first team, like you saw, we tried to test her right here basically with this particular one in a comparison with Grave and of course with Mary. Now Mary and Grave are both characters that also excels in buffing Pierce characters. So that's why you can see Dorothy right here, Swimsuit Dorothy is being used, Dorothy Serendipity. She has an ability to apply Pierce, and also Red Hood right here, right? So Red Hood, Dorothy Serendipity both have Pierce, except for Mihara Bonding Chain that don't have Pierce, but she's just there to be an off burst. And then I try out in a non-Pierce team, or in a more regular non-Pierce team. So in this particular case, you can see Scarlet Black Shadow, and of course Rapi Red Hood was there. Of course Alice has Pierce, but she's just there to help with the charge speed and stuff. Right here you can see same results. Alright, Mary has the least amount of damage, and then of course with Grave is like way higher, and then 8 Bunny Agent is between them, right? Bunny 8 is better than Mary, but less than Grave. Alright, Grave is still going to be superior in terms of her being a pilgrim, in terms of the buffs, but not too far away. So let's talk about this particular one then. I did a bunch of other testing to hopefully try to gauge a couple of other things. So right here, I decided to try something different, right? I'm curious. So 8 is actually really strong. Where does she place? She's weaker than Crown. She's weaker than, in most cases, Grave. But let's compare her against Blanc and Noir. So you can see right here, this is going to be Blanc and Noir. So Blanc and Noir, if you guys are not aware, you need to use them both together, right, to give you the buff. Blanc is one of the better burst too, but you need Noir in a way. So this one we got 1.7 billion, alright. And then I tried to take out Blanc and put Bunny 8 in. We immediately get way more, 1.9. So Noir still stays there. So 8 pretty much surprises me in this particular case. She replaces Blanc in a Blanc and Noir team comp, which is kind of insane. Of course it's like a little bit hard to compare because we're comparing her versus a duo, right? So of course, comparatively, Maid Mast and Maid Anchor, then these two will do more at 2.3 billion. So I took out Noir and Bunny 8 in that particular case, right? And then this one is going to be me comparing her with Dola. Alright, Dola is going to be much simpler to compare against because she's going to be a burst 2 character. But Bunny 8 by far destroys almost every other burst 2 solo. Alright, that's not like Maid Mast, Maid Anchor, that's like a duo kind of character. Pretty much right now, she is able to compete against everyone else. That's not the Pilgrim, which is in this case Crown and Grave. It seems to be in line right there. So let's see, in case you guys are wondering, I also try out this particular team. Big shout out to Isorin for mentioning this. So in a electric team composition, right, you ideally want to put Cinderella as the strongest DPS. This is the electric team comp. If you guys are building this is going to be very strong. Cinderella, Rouge, and then of course Maiden Ice Rose. And then you got Swimsuit Anis to help with the buffs and stuff for the electric team. And then you got your Burst 2 Mary. So in this particular team, this is longest known to be the best electric team, or like a mono electric team for a lot of solo raids. So now Mary taken out, put Bunny 8 there. Do we get more damage? Yes, we do. Alright, Bunny 8 pretty much replaces Mary, even in the electric team comp right here. So you can see right here, this is going to be how it is moving forward. Even though her personal damage is less right here, 102 million. Of course, Mary is doing more, but the buffs is way more in all 3 areas right here. You can see Cinderella did way more here, Swimsuit Anis did more here, everyone else did more here except for 8 herself. So what does this tells us? What can I conclude from all of this? Right now, if you don't have Crown, if you don't have Grave, Bunny 8 is right now the 3rd strongest Burst 2 character in the game. Alright, so this is going to be, of course, Crown is still the best burst 2, but not everybody has Crown, and I get it, right? Some of you guys don't have Crown. A lot of you guys watching this will be like typing, oh man, I hope Crown will rerun. I understand. I see where you're coming from, but if you don't have Crown, you don't have Grave. This girl right here, Bunny 8, is literally the third best burst 2 character right now. She is actually pretty insane. Now, the value of her is going to be dependent on you. She's not the best burst 2, she's the third best burst 2. If you have Crown, maybe you don't see the value in her. Why would you get her? You already have Crown, the best burst 2. Sure, if you got Grave, Grave is a little bit better than her. But if you don't have either of those, that's where her value comes in. For a lot of new players who are looking for a burst 2, that's not like a duo that you need a mid mask, mid anchor and stuff. She is going to be very, very strong. She's probably going to replace Leona as well, or maybe Blanc and Noah, depending on the shotgun team. If you want to take out, if you are using Dorothy in that particular case, Dorothy Serendipity, because she is going to give you that Pierce, right? So very, very strong character overall. I think she's a very good buffer, and with the Bunny Milk coming next week, probably that's going to be the best team comp for her. I would highly suggest you guys to get her. If you guys are lacking in the burst 2 character, burst 2 department, she's probably going to be one of the more universal character, because a lot of players ask me, will she be used often in the solo raids? Yes or no, right? Because right now, we have a few. Solo raids is a little bit weird, right? It's going to be dependent on the boss. So the boss is going to, for example, the recent solo raids, where, you know, we got Eunhwa right there, right? Eunhwa is going to need, if you guys are not aware, Eunhwa is going to need Emma in that particular case. So that's going to be the absolute so-called trio, right? In that particular case. Now I get it, she is going to be used in there, but in other situations, are you still going to use Eunhwa in general? Probably not. But I think 8 is probably going to be the universal burst 2, because I see a lot of times Mary is still being used. And you know, the value for Mary is still there, and I think 8 is pretty much going to take her slot or take her place in that, in most cases, right? Depending, especially if you need a Pierce team, that's where Bunny 8 shines. So I highly, highly, highly recommend you guys to get her when you can, if you can, right? At the same time, she's not limited, right? She is going to be a character that will be added to the standard banner. Now, I'm not sure when that will happen, but if you want to obtain her later, sure, that could be a thing. I know some players who prefer to get limited characters, right? So with that, I will talk about the limited characters in the next video, and keep in mind that we are probably going to have Resident Evil collaboration coming real soon as well, and then Pilgrims coming in the anniversary soon, right? So make sure you guys stay tuned and, you know, don't overspend as well for those particular ones. So with that, that's gonna be it for this particular video. Let me know what you guys think of Bunny 8 as a whole. Do you guys planning to pull for her? As per usual, subscribe, give this video a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.